On this early April morning, as woodland giants sleep, still wrapped in winter's cloak, a breath of life moves through the trees and across the forest floor. Nature photographer Byron Jajorian has visited Short Springs Natural Area many times.
Look at the white trillium there. That's just amazing.
Today, he is witnessing its rebirth.
It's awesome, really. It's fantastic. This is actually better than a botanical garden. It really is. Other than something cultivated like that, I don't know when I've seen so much stuff. I'm really amazed at how many different kinds of flowers there are in this close of a space. I'm really pumped about it, actually.
The object of Byron's amazed affection are these living jewels, spring ephemeral wildflowers.
Spring ephemerals are wildflowers that grow between the last freeze or frost of the year and the leafing of the trees above. They have to do all their living in a month-long section of time, so they have to do it intensely, quickly. If you're not out there at the right time, you miss them. They're done for the year after a couple of weeks.
They're right against that little group of trees right there.
Mary Stokes and her merry band of wildflower watchers are determined not to miss anything.
Oh, this is Cumberland spurge, I believe.
They have traveled nearly 100 miles just to experience the healing power of nature.
It's better than taking medicine. It's just so invigorating. It's just so excitable, and I do get excited from time to time when I get in amongst all the wildflowers. It's just magnificent. The southern red trillium are just gorgeous, and the phlox, the wild phlox, is all like little meadows.
Short Springs is a living work of art, sculpted and painted by nature through time, where brushstrokes are revealed in singular splashes of color.
It's a kind of a parade of flowers. If you went down there every week, you would have a different set of wildflowers to see.
Wave upon wave upon wave of wildflowers. Hepatica, phlox, bloodroot, trout lilies, ragwort, trillium, spring beauties transform the forest floor into a canvas of creation.
I hope that I can come back in a week because it'll be a whole new look. It's gorgeous now, but just in another week, it'll be gorgeous all over again.
Every week you go back, you'll have something different, something new that you can see, and it's a good excuse to go 4 times, you see, with the different things that'll be blooming each week.
Another good excuse is a gusting wind that makes photographing flowers difficult. So Byron and I decide to come back later to see what nature will reveal.
It's been almost 2 weeks since we were here last. Since then, the forest has greened up quite a bit. The spiderwort is in full bloom, but most importantly, the wind has died down.
Well, the first time we came down, we had pretty gusty winds, and they were pretty constant. So the flowers move around, and you can't get a focus on them, or you can't get a shutter speed high enough to freeze them. Photographing nature in general, photographing wildflowers in particular, patience is one of the keys.
Byron takes a personal approach to his photography, seeing each flower as a face.
I photograph a flower sort of like I would photograph a portrait. All the things you would think of when photographing a face come into play there. Try not to have it looking completely out of the frame from one edge, have it looking in toward the viewer or into an empty space in the picture. One of my favorite things is creating some different way of seeing a flower than what is ordinary or what you ordinarily think of when you see a flower. Something kind of dramatic, a little different, exciting, something that makes people say, ooh, you know, and something that makes me feel that when I'm looking through the camera. Oh, that's a different way to see it.
See the world in a different way.
Short Springs natural area to me is overwhelming. The waterfalls and the streams, all the flowers, and it's really got a variety of different things to see and look at and photograph.
Experience the land before it was changed.
It's good to see back the way it was. Yeah, it's like going back in time to Tennessee 300 years ago to see some of these natural areas, the way the wildflowers grow and the trees are big. And it's just a wonderful thing to go back in time.
Share the gift of today with those that follow.
Walk more lightly. Be more concerned with the footprints you're leaving. Leave nature the way it is so that we can enjoy it next year, and the people coming after us could enjoy it as well.
Be refreshed by the fragrance of flowers.
Nature is a rejuvenating force. A natural area, the woods, the waters, they're what rebuilds us and makes it possible for us to go on.
I'm Ken Tucker on Tennessee's Wild Side.